and performing under the pressure make or break you as a competitive player. And it looks like we are now loading into our game 3 of Heat 3.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear you make some noise for game number 3 in Heat 3. Battle bus has launched. Players are making their descent onto the island.
Let's talk about these buses here. All of them have been northern-ish starting buses. That makes a difference on who touches down first and gets to jump on the farm, right? Because if you take it to the end, other people are already, settling in.
Yeah.
So some teams, this can definitely impact their early game performance as well. So we'll see. Teams that got to travel way south to like Flush Factory, Lucky Landing, the Westworld, these guys start off on a bad footing, especially if the zone goes north after that.
See a lot of these players start to settle. We see some around the floating island. Pleasant Park looks like it's going to be a hot spot.
I think there's 3 teams now in Tilted Towers, 2 teams.
That's right.
Landing at the lake here.
And Ghost, Aiden, and Nickmercs, I believe, are one of those duos. That's right. You see right there, Ghost, Aiden, Nickmercs. Now, Ryan and Dharma, they go back. They're like, hey, we're going to run this back.
Buildings. Trying to stay away this time, decide not to contest for the main. You've seen multiple squads in Pleasant Park as well. Multiple squads at Flush Factory 2.0.
Blaine is down. He's super low. Skash needs to make a play or try to go for the revive.
He's not going to be able to save his teammate. Summer and Bobby Bojangles here. Their chance to shine. Are they going to be able to make this play? That's a stink bomb coming in from the team. He's going to push straight through that. Knows he's got to get out of there. And it's just a double whammy right there. Semis to the face. There's nothing you can do about it. Nice double pickup right there.
They just push on through, and now we're back at Tilted Towers, where Ghost, Aiden, and Nickmercs are holding it down. We, like you talked about, we know there's another duo here as well.
Yeah, they came straight over top using that, probably a glider to get right on the balcony. And there it is. Whoa, Ryan gets completely caught off guard. Wow, what just happened right there? Erased.
He tried to go for the floor play to keep his teammates safe, but Nickmercs and Aiden, they just react faster.
Yeah, trying to be sneaky. It doesn't pan out.
And now that's it. That's Tilted is theirs.
Talk about Westworld. Struggs just goes down right there. So looks like they're going to be able to pretty much probably back this player off. No, he's going to stick around. So if I lose my teammate this early, I don't stay here. It's kind of a risky maneuver to decide to kind of, commit all in.
Yeah, I mean, so as you can see, Dan is there as well, and we have another duo.
I mean, Mystic and Baltic are hearing the shots here. They're going to want to come right overhead.
They're looking to vulture this action, man. They're like, hey, you guys are fighting. You're probably weak. I mean, look at Shinny, dude. He's like maybe 30 HP, maybe.
You take advantage of every opportunity you can. So Mystic probably giving the proper call out to his teammate, like, hey, listen, I know where this guy's at, I know where this guy's at. Bring these mats.
He goes for it.
Yeah, he's going to pop off and fight his boy. Very risky, of course, but this is going to give Baltic the advantage of being able to come in from a side angle, and that's a headshot. It's not what you want when you had the advantage. Now tables are turning.
Mystic is just over half now.
And he's got no heals. Yeah, here comes the teammate. What's up, medic?
I mean, he brings him the mini, so he's good to go now. Now, here's the thing, man. We're not that far from safe zone. You think they try to fight this out, or you think they just bail? I
mean, they've already committed. They made the initial push. I think the mistake was not waiting for his teammate, and they capitalized and lost the element of surprise now. So Shinny here is now finding himself some minis. That's the game changer, confidence booster. 50 on him. He's going to get tagged again. Low ground warrior skills coming out of Dandog are so good right now. Just rotating around, using good navigation here.
They're just trying to close this out, man. They're trying to keep alive as long as possible.
It's a good shot trade right there. He's going for that high ground. He's burning all the materials they took the time to farm before they came in. This is not the way they wanted this to go. They want it to be short and sweet. These guys are putting up a good fight here. Dandog trades another shot. The jump down comes. He gets straight. It takes fall damage. Shinny goes down. It's a 1v1. Doesn't quite land a shot. It's going to go back to that textbook high ground here. So both teammates are down. The pressure is on for both these players to perform right now. Dandog's got to make the shot. He does not. Baltic. Very nicely done.
He finds the angle on him, man, and now he just finds his teammate. He can get the revive off, but they need to start making these rotations. Storm will start closing. But look, Thieves and Replays, they're pretty far away.
Yeah, Thieves and Replays have had a lot of trouble here in, with these teams landing at Lucky Landing. This time around, it's just 3 teams continuously contesting a spot over and over. There's a little replay here.
Seba and Boyer XD. Oh,
what a shot.
And just like that. Boyer's
so
down.
Oh!
The first case of fall damage coming into play.
Yeah, we have gliders, brother. Deploy the glider.
We have gliders.
Okay, Thieves and Replays going back at it here. These guys are just holding down the Rift. Jay Cuddy's got the free rotation, so you know, a lot of moves to make here. Rick Chase trying to come in. He actually got shot in the back by the team closer to Fatal. And they see that, take opportunity to push up.
I love the way we're just splitting the rifts there. That means both will despawn, so anybody in that remaining area is not going to have access to them.
I mean, interesting enough, they didn't burn the second rift. They actually left it behind, so something to think about.
Regular and Juki here. Looks like they're in a little bit of a skirmish.
Nice grenade launcher shot there.
I mean, look, he's got the hand cannon, man. He can look to make some plays.
I hope we get to see him use it, like, and really blow his way through a build.
I mean, we've seen people use heavy snipers in that way, right? You just punch through a structure. And now Regular's only got the 6-shooter, an AR,
This guy's flirting with danger here. Sitting around that build right there. Pulse into Regular, getting pressure by Juki.
That means Dingle's just over the hill there. Oh. Okay, so Pulse is now down. That means Dingle is by herself. And now they're just like very quickly scavenging what they can, swapping, making upgrades.
He wants that heavy. Nice.
Back over at Pueblo though, Dan Dog takes down a player there. And now, I mean, let's take a look at the winners from last game. You had Ghost, Bizzle, and DMO. Back-to-back victory royales coming out from them. And dude, they're just feeling, they're good. They're like, hey, we're just taking our time.
And it's so crazy. They're such a great duo that they're in the Dusty, and no one's contesting them. They're going for max mats. They hit all the gates. That's how they're chilling on 800 metal here. These guys are setting themselves up for a victorious game, and that's the thing about landing center map. You almost always get zoned.
Yep. Taking a look, Envy Girl is down. Dope, he's like, you know what? I'm thinking about it. Should I commit?
Rift to go. You're gonna save him. What are you gonna do?
I mean, that's loot, man. Just get the loot, Rift to go. You're on your way. We're nearing that make it rain phase. But now over to Loot Lake, where Jetpacks and Fixter are looking to fight this team.
You know, honestly, this is a rare occurrence. Geomach losing the high ground here. I wonder how this one, you know, kind of unfolded. He's going to disengage her and get beamed up. Someone trying to come in, actually, on Corrupted Stones. He's going to pay for it. Loses all shield there. He now finds himself under a build that already seems like he just walked into a battle. Like, what happened here? There goes the other guy. He's going to get shot there. Now getting shot in the back. That's probably JL just kind of hitting Jetpacks in the back here, and runs out of mats. Time to make a move now.
Yeah, looks to rejoin with Fixter. Oh, okay, now we have builds. We're good to go.
Berserk brings a delivery. Tons of mats there. Oh, Klinger's coming in. He's got to relocate. Very nice.
I mean, look at the loadout now, Monster. You got a bolt action, 2 slurps, grappler.
I mean, if I'm these guys, I make my way with a grapple to the island and just kind of get on out of here. They're finding themselves in the middle. They kind of had to come up, right? Got a ton of materials. Just got to take this as a small victory.
And just bail. I mean, literally, the Vortex is right behind you. Just get there, make a rotation. Even if you take a little bit of chip damage, they still have the slurps they can top off.
Aiden eliminates Dingle in the feed there.
Take a look, phase
nice.
replay.
Going back to, so they actually hunted these guys all the way down, chasing them down to actually pick up those elims. Very nice done.
Phase replays in the replays of the game.
Yeah.
But now we're over to Powder and take 65 players left. They've got themselves a quad launcher.
Okay, let's talk about how much action we're having here. Players are getting eliminated left and right now. We're now approaching the low 60s here. JL actually gets taken out. So JL did not make it out of that, you know, that turtle that he was in here. These guys are shielded up, pushing down this team that just came out the zone. Dopeye TV and Overpeak, we saw them, you know, kind of floating in earlier before. Quad launcher, so good for resetting high ground. Overpeak goes down. Nice shot there. Doesn't have a positioning here. He's going to go ahead and start beaming from underneath. And it looks like we got top 5 standings as well.
Look at that.
Ronaldo.
And Sif, after that performance, man, that big bonus really paying off. And DMO and Bizzle are currently in second with 9 points. And I mean, look at this, man. Dope is just like, He's just giving him the runaround. He's like, no, I'm just going to keep high ground.
I mean,
just
in
keep
the current patch,
trying.
you can build so high, you know, and just make that play out of there. If he can just get one here and get out, that's it right there. dakotaz gets powder. He's going to actually go for the thirst.
You have to. Just take the match.
Gotta
Maybe you can make an upgrade.
That's exactly what I said. He's going to get that point and go. Tiki wasting valuable shots there. That quad launcher, he's gone. Snood and tfue.
Over, and look, that's Sif and Ronaldo. They're currently in first place with 13 points. We're just looking to see if Sif can pop off the same way he did last game. And I mean, they're good to go, Monster. They're in the safe zone.
Yeah, I love the loadout, love the material count. These guys look like they're doing pretty good right now. And, you know, they're positioning, deciding to kind of just like chill on the edge here. So they're probably looking to set themselves up to, again, like I said right here, just fight another team.
We saw over the hill as well, Demo and Bizzle. They're nearing their own teammates there. They're not that far from each other.
Yeah,
who do you think wins in that ghost fight?
The tough one. You know, honestly, I think tfue is one of the exceptional PvPers out there right now. Is from what we've seen week after week. I mean, I think Bizzle and Demo have some of the best, you know, decision-making skills. This is what makes them get to the end. But I don't know if they want to go against tfue and Snood.
Not now.
Not in a head-to-head, right?
Yeah, they're like, we'll fight you guys at the end when it's like 5 people left, but not now.
So, like, you know, a lot of factors come into like how you play. Some players play to win. Some players play to capitalize on opportunity for elims.
Now we're over to Jaeger and Top Pony near Lonely Lodge.
Nice use of a couple 90s right there. Gets that high ground, turns the angle here. That's catches a headshot on the movement. And that player bails using the glider deploy system. And it looks like Jaeger's not quite yet ready to kind of commit down there. He's just going to keep this high ground. He's got more than enough materials to continue to hold the spot.
Make it rain.
And there it is. Make it rain. It's the perfect opportunity for Make It Rain for Jaeger because he's already en route for trying to get some points. So yeah, this might make him just die for it. There it is. I think he's going to go for it. They've already chipped him down enough. They know he hasn't healed, so here it is, splitting up their attention, going left to right. Ronaldo TV now popping the shield. Looks like he probably got an engagement as well.
We see there's actually quite a few duos around Sif and Ronaldo right now. You got one there on their right up top. And I mean, you got to think Sif is probably like, dude, it's making rain. Look, we just popped off. Let's just, oh, never mind. It's DMO and Bizzle.
But I mean, Demo must have got hurt really badly because he's down HP. He's really low. Bizzle's looking good here. They've got to go for like a heavy high ground take here. And someone just landed on it, so more players coming into this action. They hear it. And
Demo's down.
Exactly, and it's because the Make It Rain bonus is active. Players are now diving into this fight.
They're trying to get the trade.
Oh no, Demo's gonna get wasted here.
It's just now with the updates, you gotta go right away. Bizzle by himself.
Ronaldo TV.
He goes for the thirst. You have to. You just have to at this moment.
You have a little eye for an eye there. Nice block out with the ramp. This guy actually makes a mistake on his build. Dangerous play to jump in here. Oh, wow. What a quick edit.
Wow.
This can quickly turn around, though. It's a 1-for-1.
That was so close. But Sif was ready for all of it. Now, Sif's by himself, but it's okay. Him and his duo have eliminations. That's 2 off of this duo right here. But now look, Anthony and Joseph is cute. They're right over the hill. They're like, hey, guys.
Sif just gets beamed, erased. What happened to him?
That's it.
He stopped for a second. Did the trap go off?
Oh.
He forgot about the trap?
I guess he must have. Take a look over here, though. nickmercs, Ghost Aiden still alive near Tomato Temp.
Whoa! Dang! Talk about running headshot. Erases him. Aiden sees this opportunity. They're going to siege it now. They're coming in.
Look at him. They're just going full send. He's trying to
the
secure this.
Placement. Now he's in the box with him.
Look at him. They do the picture again.
It is over.
Look at that. That's what you like to see. I can't wait to get that as a replay. I mean, Nick just tracked that player and in an instant takes the shot, knocks the player, and they're just like, hey, it's go time.
nickmercs and Aiden have actually already just picked up their 8th elimination. So it is going down. They are showing their way through this competition right now.
And they're on it. You can tell how focused in. They're only very minimal words.
They
just
are
very fast
it.
info. I mean, look at how many players are around them. But they're doing. If they knew Murda was 1 space away all by himself, that's an Elim sitting on the table.
That was one of the gutsiest pushes because they did that in between all these players. No other player took the time to try and capitalize. They dived in so fast and wrapped it up exactly how you want it to be.
I mean, look, man, they've already got the big bonus.
They're going for this right here. Aiden's got another player in his sights. NickMercs approaching with pressure from below.
And look, he's even just shooting blindly. He's just trying to distract.
There it is. Aiden's got him cornered. They come right around. Oh my gosh, this teamwork is crazy. D-Murder goes down. That's another point straight to the leaderboards.
That is big bonus, by the way. These are all big bonus points.
And it's on big bonus. That's right.
Jetpacks and Fixer up top. They haven't even moved. They're like, dude, it's Mercs and Aiden. They're below us. What do we do?
Aiden going straight for it, taking that high ground right here. He's going all the way up to the top.
Oh, he's got to be careful, though.
He's going for it. Pushes. He is not playing games right now. In it with them. Then another one.
How are they doing this?
They're pushing all these players back right now.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, Jetpacks goes down. We're talking 11.
How are they doing this, Monster?
They are on the fast track to #1 right now.
Is that 11 eliminations? That's the highest we've seen so far.
You thought game 2 was great? No. NickMercs and Aiden show up for game 3, upping the ante here.
Dude, they're playing for this Make It Rain bonus. You know they are. That's why they're being so aggressive, but it's paying off.
Watch this. They're getting shot at. They're going to push that team like 2,000,000%, right?
They're good, dude. They don't even care. They're just like, no, we're going to do this. This is our game to win.
Their momentum is so insane right now. I can feel it from here. This is great. Replenishing materials now. Time to take a breather, you know, let the adrenaline chill.
He dropped the med kick as well, so Aiden can just top off.
After all those elims, didn't find extra shield.
Take a look, though. Nate Hill, Funk Bomb still in this. Nate Hill has 3 eliminations. That's 1 point for them. And look, Funk Bomb has 3. They're 1 elimination away from 3 points and big bonus potentially active.
Snood catches Phase Thieves. Oh, Nate Hill takes
Nate Hill cleans it up.
Cleaning up everyone there. Now up to 4 elims, actually activating big bonus as well. They catch themselves 8 elims total. That's an extra point to the leaderboard right there.
Look at this. Nate Hill's like, hey, look at all this loot. Come over, grab it, quad launcher, pick it up now.
Standings are not safe right now. Players are moving their way up and down. You would think like, oh, you got 4 or 5 points, you're good. Not with the way these big bonuses are triggering game after game right now.
Yep. I mean, did you just see the mat count? Nate Hill almost has 3,000 mats from that elimination. I mean, look, if I'm Storm Tiger and his duo, I'm like, do we do this?
I don't remember last time we saw a skirmish where there was only 40 players in the zone. 30. Look, it's trickling down even less now. This is the first zone that's going to start actually rotating again.
Look at all the upgrades they can make. I mean, look at the utility. They've got the rocket, the RPG. They've got the grappler. They're even bringing along some meds just in case. They're ready to go. And look, Funk Bomb is even optimizing for close range. That's why he only has compact and a shotgun. With an RPG. You don't want to come across that one either. He's just like, hey, let me blow through your wall. I'm going to come in there, and I'm just going to take it down.
Getting sniped on the run there. That's going to take a lot from him. This is going to be a very, very risky jump here. And they're just going to get beat by like 20 teams right now. Everyone's looking at him. Is he going to be able to make it? They're landing right in front of Ghost, Aiden, and NickMercs.
Oh, it's looking real grim. Now, he does have the bandages, but he's got to get to safety first.
He's got to make a lot of different little catacombs here to really, you know, create a little bit of distraction for himself. Find himself a small opportunity. His teammates very far from him, though. Nate Hill getting chunked down as well on the rotation. Makes it to Funk Bomb.
Look at all the players left. 36 left in this lobby.
Players are on the
who's
mad
still
dash.
alive. Monster, Ghost, Aiden, and NickMercs still alive, still racking up elims.
And they're going for another one here. It's another, just pushing their way through builds. This is like, it actually forces player to use up all their materials. They chip you down.
But I mean, he doesn't even care. Yeah. Look at the ammo count.
He hasn't even pulled out the grenade launch yet.
Look at these guys, man.
And they're not doing the typical Snake here. He's got sidewalls open and all that. They're waiting for someone to just try and make that move on them. We talk about how good they are in close quarter. Really is showcasing that tonight.
And you see them. You saw that Ghost Aiden was trying to blow that wall out, and Mercs was already prepared with the blueprints out. He's ready to replace as soon as you see the walls go down. Nate Hill and Funk Bomb trying to make a rotation, but look at the top. Ghost, Aiden, Nick Mercs with 11 eliminations, and Funk Bomb and Nate Hill. Funk Bomb is down right now, but they have 9.
Nick Mercs gets down as well. Funk Bomb gets down. These are 2 leading teams right now in the lobby. Both get, pretty much get a player downed. Oh, and Funk Bomb's going to be left behind in the storm here. No way he can get rezzed up now.
But wait, Dean finally eliminated Nick Mercs. He's down.
And they're going head-to-head right now. Aiden's going to actually back out of that, so that's a trade 1-for-1 on those 2. He's going to loop around, comes right back for it.
The high ground?
Nice grappler play. The block phases through, takes high ground. It's his now.
Look at him. He's still just trying to rack up. He knows they have big bonus.
Wants them points. He's got grenade launcher. This is where you use it when everyone's congested together. He's got more than enough shots to just kind of start letting these pop in and catch players trying to rotate on the ground level.
Just bank it off the metal structure. Bank grenades off that metal structure, and you're going to take down everything.
He pulls it out. He took a couple shots. He's actually beam from the bottom.
Unbelievable. They immediately laser him. It's Saint who takes him down. Blind gets eliminated in midair and is going to fall down. It's all up to Hysteria. Blind has no eliminations, and neither does Hysteria.
Hysteria's like, no, I'm not landing on that build.
He's like, I can't.
I'm
so sorry. But look at this, the winner from PAX, Margassi and Saint.
Talking about Morgan Saint, here he got him. Making endgame with the ultimate high ground right now. Not really set on the meds. I mean, get some shield, maybe he can make a play from top down. That's really what he's got to do.
Oh, but look, Saint had 2, he had minis there. He could have helped him top off to 100. They must just be so focused in the moment right now.
Yeah, and they're fighting the storm. Remember, the storm now doesn't give you an opportunity to breathe. It's just go, go, go time. Nice shot there. Comes out the storm, gets popped.
Can he get him up though? I don't think he can.
No way. The storm doesn't stop moving anymore.
Saint and Morg, they're up top, man. They're just looking down to laser people as they're making their way to safety.
Very limited mats here. Spiritus, we saw them earlier. Looks like they won the Motel contestation from earlier. Sitting in the mid ground here.
But Bam is down and Spirit is by himself.
100T Kenneth still alive.
We're down to 7 players, Monster.
There it is.
Saint, Top Pony, Kenneth, Spirits, Morgas, Parallax.
Parallax keeping us cool here. He's got to get a bandage off. He's got 15 of them.
Now here's the thing, man. Do they just stay up top? Morgan, Saint? I feel like they just need to come down. They didn't have any meds at all.
They didn't have meds. They were limited materials. Well, they have enough materials, actually. I didn't realize. Morgan's sitting pretty good right here. He's got Launchpad as well. I mean, they can make a play down. I would for the try and get some points. But I think they feel like they got
Saint's
a free
going down.
win. Yeah,
you
so they decided
have
to send Saint down. This is where you want to be. If you could just sit above it with that double barrel, you can make a big play right here.
Right down your left.
That's your opportunity. That's 1. That's a point right there. That's 2.
That's 2. It's Parallax.
And can he get the 3rd? That's 3.
No way!
Back to back. Elim Saint all up in the elimination feed. That's how you want to do it.
Unbelievable. Saint opts to dive down with Morgs up top. And he just makes quick work of everyone down below.
We're talking about, like, when are they going to pull the trigger? You see it all, unfolding. And they made the call. Saint, go down. Double barrel time.
I mean, look at this as well. Saint racked up 3 elims. That's 5. That's going to be 2 points hitting the board for them. But you called it out, Monster. You said double barrel, and immediately he goes to it and relies on it. That's 1. And keep in mind, he doesn't even go back to the double barrel. He just does it all with 1 clip of SMG. Doesn't reload. He does it all straight. Especially to come off a win at PAX. Margassi's looking to, hold the throne. He's looking to say, look, I'm still king of this. I mean, I won last time. I'm going to win again. So to pull this out.
It's like we're, we say caster's curse, now this is caster's luck. Everyone was brought up, it's just like, bam, hitting it. These are home runs left and right. Very nicely done for them. That's going to be huge. I think they had like 6 elims as a team.
I believe
maybe more.
they had 5. 5 elims. Yep.
That's a lot of points. They just hit that next threshold right there and take the victory.
Unbelievable. I mean, there's so many things to talk about. Obviously, Nick Mercs and Aiden, they dropped that big bonus we saw. Aiden almost pulled it off there at the end, gets picked off while in the sky.
It's crazy.
And Funk Bomb and Nate Hill, they drop a big bonus. They had 9 eliminations. We'll take a look at the Nick Mercs and Aiden replays from that game. Dude, I love this duo. This is
so good.
Unbelievable. Just the way they approach fights, how they engage players, they're constantly just splitting player attention. You're gonna come. I'm coming from the left. I'm coming from the right. You have to focus on one of us, and then the other is just tearing through builds, applying pressure. I mean, this is just like a professional duo. Like, this is just tfue and Cloaksy. This is just another one of them.
I love what we saw here in Tomato Temple. They were pushing battle after battle.
Oh, the headshot. You see right there, he sees him for just a second. He's like, okay, he's gonna be right here. Boop.
That was this crazy shot. And this is where everything really shifted for them. They pushed through this team, they pushed through the team after this one, and Aiden went from the absolute low ground all the way up to the top to really just make this big play here on D-Murda. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh my gosh.
Pushing right through.
And I mean, again, yes, they were eliminated, okay. But when you're activating big bonus and you're racking up elims, again, getting 11, the most we've seen so far.
Yeah, you know, we're not just talking like, oh, this person or that person. No, they were both putting in equal levels of work. Look at that, he's like, don't even worry about it.
They're just smiling.
Feeling it.
Oh my gosh. And again, they don't skip a beat, go right back. And something to keep in mind, let's not forget about Make It Rain bonus.
That goes to them. On for them as well.
That's right.
They know it.
So again, this is before qualifying. They walk away with 10K.
Bringing it home for the N fam right there.
Unbelievable. Nixon like, yeah, well, just me doing me. Were you surprised?
A little bit right there.
I love Fortnite. I love the comp scene.